You see that lighthouse at the shore? And then we're going to do slow flights when we go. So we did the clear and turn.
Okay.
For the other runway, they do have you in sight. They're providing visual from you.
Roger, JetBlue 2136.
I'll be about one, right there, 160 is good. There's the lighthouse. All right, let's get back us up to, down to 3600 is okay too.
It's okay, well, I'm going to move down another 100 feet.
That's fine, 3600 is fine. So how do you do slow flight? Tell me what you're going to do.
So we're going to first bring the throttle down to about 1700 RPM.
Okay.
And then we want to go 10 degrees flaps.
Okay, so below 110 is the first notch, which you are. Okay, and then? Then you're going to wait until you get in the wide arc.
Yep.
Then you're going to go to 20 degrees of flaps.
Okay.
And you're going to maintain altitude, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to do it at 50 knots in this airplane.
50 knots.
Between 50 and 55, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's see you do it. And then you're going to go full flaps, of course, at some point, right? And there's your heading of you can fly 150 is fine.
Okay.
Don't gain altitude.
Okay, so
power back, good
power
job.
Back. Okay, little low, but
don't let it balloon.
10 degrees flaps.
Don't let it balloon. Goes forward. That's it. Go 3600. Job. Wide arc. Let's go. 20 degrees. Good job. 3600. So you need back pressure. Back pressure. And stay on the heading. Good. And all flaps. All right, here comes 55. Bring the power up to about 1900 RPM. Let's go. See how you're losing altitude? And nice and slow right there. It's probably too much. 1900, that's it. Hold 50 knots, hold 50. That's the most important thing. Don't go below it, don't go above it. So now,
I'll be a little low.
Nose up a little bit.
Oh, nose up.
Yeah, to 50, right?
Gotcha.
Leave the power. Don't touch the power. 1900 RPM, right?
Yep.
Bring the power up just a tad. You need a little bit of right rudder to add power. Yeah, don't more power. Stop this from descending. And trim it. Trim it so it stays between 50 and 52.
Heading north, Evelyn 7392, heavy.
And put the mixture all the way in so we don't get too hot or slow. Good. Goes up a little bit. 50 knots. And stay on the heading. You need right rudder.
Right rudder, okay.
Just hold the ball in the center. Step on the ball. That's good, right there.
And maintain that pressure on the right rudder.
Yep. So now you're about 50 feet below, right?
Yep.
So add a little bit of power just to get us back up to that, but don't let the airspeed slow down. Because when you add power, the nose is going to want to go up, right?
Gotcha.
That's right.
Nose down.
That's it. So hold it at 50. You gotta keep this constant. If this moves, it's going to be impossible to fix this. A bit of right rudder, just a tad of right rudder. Watch the airspeed. In this maneuver, airspeed is critical. You cannot go below 50. There is your at 3,500. Now get it back down to 2,000 RPM. Right? Because that adjusts your altitude, right? No, not too much. Yeah. Careful, we're behind the curve, so you reduce power too much, we're going to descend right away. Bring it up to 1,000. That's it. That shows you a 0. You got 50. So now, you can play around with a couple of knots. That means if you're climbing a little bit, you can push the nose down just a tad because you're okay.
Okay.
As far as the airspeed is concerned, right? And yeah, you got nice and gentle. Yeah. There we go. And trim is pretty good. All right. Now we're going to do turns. When we do turns, the most important thing is to make sure that you hold the airspeed, right?
Yep.
And don't overbank, and everything is smooth and gentle, not like normal flight, okay? So clear right, gently lift the right wing, so let's clear it, it's clear. Okay, roll to 15 degrees, nice and smooth. Your job is to make sure the airspeed's hand on the throttle. Make sure the airspeed stays the same. If the airspeed goes up, the altitude is going to go down. Nose up. Easy, easy, easy. See, your airspeed went to 55 and you lost that much altitude. You see that?
Gotcha.
Inside, outside. Nice and gentle. A little bit of right rudder, nice and smooth. Don't overbank. That's it.
From the Delta 757, they're on the right. Maintain 4,000.
So you're losing altitude, bringing a little bit of power. That's it. 15 degrees. That's it. And 50 knots. Nice job.
120.5 and you had maintain 180 at Juliet. Goodbye, Evelyn 7392.
3 is leveling 6,000. How's your heading?
253 North Cal approach. Roger.
How you're still losing altitude? You need more power.
More power?
Right. You got to bring power to counteract the. Go back to your heading. Keep rolling to your heading. Nice and smooth. Don't overbank.
15. 150, right?
See a stall horn come on? Did you hear it?
I did hear it.
Level it. There's your heading. And hold 50 knots. Good. And the power, you're getting the altitude to come back. So you're going to have to bring the rudder nice and smooth, nice and gentle, just a little bit. Watch that airspeed. Watch that airspeed. See?
I heard it.
Yeah, so if stall horn comes on, it's over, right? The maneuver, that means can't.
Now I'm going too fast.
Yeah, just nose up just a tad.
253, you're going to follow a United Airbus to the left runway.
I feel like I need to trim it out.
Trim it. Oh, this is not the right power setting, so you're still trying to gain altitude, right?
Oh, so add power?
Yeah, well, don't let the airspeed pick up. The airspeed picks up, you're going to lose altitude. So you got to hold 50 knots. Nice and smooth.
Hold it up.
Yeah.
I got you. There we go, I get it.
Left heading 050, horizon 27.
Right, so now you're back at your right altitude. So about 2050 RPM would probably be the right power setting. Right there, that's it. And trim it, now you can trim it.
Yeah, now I want to trim it up a little.
040, maintain.
Right, to get 50.
Yeah, 50 to 55, you're fine. As long as this stays the same. You see that?
Yeah. So actually, I want to trim
Hit the ball in the center. See, if the ball is not in the center, what happens is you add drag, and that drag is going to cause you to screw up your airspeed. Follow what I'm saying? And your altitude.
Yeah.
All right, let's turn left. Go ahead, ask me.
When I hit the pedals and I try to get the step on the ball, I notice that I rotate.
Yeah,
and
you roll.
Do I counteract a little bit with the ailerons?
Oh, no, you're doing it. No, you just want to keep the ailerons level.
Okay.
Right, like this, wings level.
Wings level. Okay.
Right. So if you hold it like this, watch that airspeed. Easy. Don't need to push too much, right? Just a little bit will do it, like that.
Okay.
All right, let's do a turn to the left. Clear left, nice and smooth.
Clear left.
So what I want you to do is pay attention to your airspeed. Roll into 15. Watch that airspeed. Don't pull.
Visual to your left, exit 253.
There it is. Right.
Yep.
50. Yep. And 15 degrees. Hand should be on the throttle in case you need it. Don't overbank. You overbank, you're going to bring load factor, and that means more altitude loss.
Okay.
Nice. So scan and outside for traffic, right? Don't overbank. Make sure your bank angle is good, your airspeed's good, altitude is perfect, ball's in the center, and we're just going to keep rolling. 15 degrees, yeah.
A little more.
Approach compass 6012, leveling 6,000, right turn 050.
6012 North Cal approach, good afternoon, speed 180.
180 knots, compass 6012.
2753 to center, maintain 4.
Inside the turn.
Now 10 o'clock and 17 miles.
Okay, and down to 4,000.
There you go.
Ports inside, horizon 27.
2753, turn your final, at or above 4,000.
Back to 150.
Yeah, so at about 160, you gently start rolling level. That's it.
Visual approach,
And hold the airspeed. Because if you hold the airspeed, the altitude is going to stay constant. If the airspeed goes up, the altitude is going to go down, and vice versa. Don't go below 50 knots. You've got it trimmed nose up a bit too much. That's way too much trimmed down. You rolled the trim way too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I barely touched it.
Yeah, for that much adjustment.